we'll check each and every section on the Excel one by one. Okay. So whenever you open the Excel, so there are multiple ways you can actually open the Excel. So I will show you. If you are using this to Windows 10, then you will find this search box here. You will find this best match Excel is here. Also, you can actually pin these things here, pin to taskbar. So it will be pinned here. So next time when I close this Excel, I will share the shortcut here. So when you open the Excel, it will open a blank workbook, which is you see book one. This is called as a Excel workbook. The name of the Excel workbook will be by default, it will be shown here, Excel workbook. This is the file option. Here it will ask you file, save as. So when you click on the save or save as, it will ask you the location where you wanted to save. There are pinned location, or I can see that this PC, or else I can click on the browse. So with the browse, I can actually open the Windows Explorer like this. So I wanted to save on desktop. Okay, so you can give the file name, any file name you want. So day one. So like this, I can actually save this file. Okay, so my file is saved here and its name is day one Excel. So name is changed here. You can see the naming here. Okay, on the right hand side, you will see these three icons. So the close means you can close this workbook. So I will close this workbook. On the desktop, I already saved file. So I will double click on it and open this file. Okay, there is another option button here, which is restore down. What it does is actually just restore, put it in the restore down position. And there is one option next to it, which is minimize. So minimize will simply minimize this Excel. And on bottom side, you will find that Excel, you can click on that and it will open the Excel. So maximize and minimize. So in between, it will, you can actually restore down to this position. It will be, a smaller view like this. And you can actually drag drop this Excel by you selecting this header, which is a green color, and you can actually move anywhere this Excel. Okay, next to it, there is one ribbon display option is here. If you click on this, you will find three options: auto hide ribbon, show tabs and commands. So what I will do, auto hide ribbon. So what happened is like the ribbon is hidden. Go to the top section and double click on it. It will actually show you this Excel ribbon bar. The moment you click on the SL, it will hide. So it's automatically hidden. When you want, you go to top, click that, click any particular command and click on the cell, it will hidden. Also there is another option which is show tabs. So you can see that only tabs are showing. These are the tabs, ribbon tabs, and there is a show tabs and commands. So it will show you tabs and commands both. Okay, so this is the option which you can rarely use, but this is available here. On the left hand side, you will see that these are the commands. So which is save, undo option is there, redo. So this is called as a quick access toolbar. So whenever somebody actually tells you that where is go to quick access toolbar and select this, then you can actually click on any of the commands. So the purpose of this quick access toolbar is to actually quickly give you the command. What happens is like, uh, so whenever you are working on Excel, you see that there are different ribbon tabs are here. So your home tab is there, insert is there, page layout, data. We are going to see all these sections, review, view, and you need to actually go here and you need to select particular option. So it takes time. Suppose I have written a particular text here and I wanted to strike out this text. So what I need to do, I need to go to home tab, font group, click on this dialog box launcher, it will launch. Then here strike through is there and click OK. See how many actually uh, how many clicks you have to do just to click the strike through. But you can actually save this lot many steps by adding that strike to command button here only, quick access toolbar. So you can actually customize this Excel. And how to customize this Excel? This quick access toolbar is, you will find this down arrow here where it's written customize quick access toolbar. So click on this, you will find this quick access toolbar. So there are some options ticked. So these options are displayed here. The ones which are not ticked, they are not displayed there. So you can actually remove these items as well. So there is a automatically save. So this is I will uncheck this one. So you can see that automatic save is gone. I can turn on this by selecting that. And then I have undo redo. So ascending, descending, these options I removed. Also, you can add more options than these by clicking on this more commands. So when I click on more commands, what happens? It gives me Excel options with the quick access toolbar section selected. Here you can see that the command list is here, and this is your uh, quick access toolbar. So you can actually select any command by scrolling from here, or else you can click here and open all commands. Okay, here you can see in all commands in S, you will find this strike through. So what I can do, I can select this strike through and click on add button. So what it's going to give me, strike through is added to the quick access toolbar, and now press OK. Okay, so you can see that strike through is here. So next time when I will see, when I will type a particular text, I just select that text and strike through. So this is very beneficial, quick access toolbar. If you are using a particular command so frequently in your task, so you can actually add that particular command here. You just need to actually search that command from this list and add it to your list of the quick access toolbar. So this is a quick access toolbar. You can actually save a lot of time by using the repetitive commands here. Okay. After that, whatever the default tabs are there, you can see here: home, insert, page, data. So each actually section gives us this ribbon bar. Okay, so each ribbon tab actually it gives you set of these commands groups. So these are called as groups. So whenever somebody says like, okay, go to ribbon group font. So you should know the path: home ribbon tab, and this is a font group. In this font group, you will find this particular command. When you actually learn so many commands and features, when you are communicating to other person, you will so typically, if you are communicating with me, or if I am communicating with you, I will simply say that go to data validation tab, data validation command. So you will ask where is the data validation? It's in data ribbon or a data tools group. So you will go to data, and then data tools group is here, and there you will find that data validation button. So those who are not from IT background, I will just tell you the one thing. It's like there are some commands which are so like one-time action. So let me write something here. So like so I have written IT OSS. Okay. So if I select, okay, so IT OS is there, and what I'm going to do is I will give the border. Okay, this is a bottom border button. So what happens if I double again click on that bottom the order button? Nothing happens, because this is a one time action command. So when you select particular cell and click on that button, no matter how many times you click, this will be the only one time action. Okay, but there are some commands which are like toggle kind of commands. So toggle means, I will show you. So like if I write 1 2 3 here, if I select the cell, okay, so you can see that there is a center. So I click on this center alignment. So the text, this number is in center. If I click again on center, what happens? this highlight is removed, this command is removed, and it goes to the right side. So that means this is on off by using same button. This is called as a toggle commands. So you don't need to remember specifically, but remember that when you actually align this center, you don't need to go to any other button to make it to the previous location. So you can simply turn off this, but here it's a one time command. And some commands are there which are available in the drop down option. So you can see this border. When you click, there are multiple options are available in this. So this is called as a drop down box. So here also drop down box, these fonts are also drop down. So remember these things when you actually wanted to use a particular command in a such a way that you avoid the repetition or duplicating the same thing again and again. Okay, so one thing is about this quick access toolbar, which I forgot. So in this quick access toolbar, you can actually change the location of this quick access toolbar. How? Click on the customize quick access toolbar, and at the bottom you will see show below the ribbon. When I select this, you will find that this quick access toolbar is shifted to below ribbon. But the problem is this is it actually consumes a lot of space because on the top bar is already there. So there is blank and you are actually one more space here. So it's better to actually show above the ribbon and you can actually save the space. So on the left hand side below the ribbon, you will find the name box. So what is name box? So name box actually gives you the address of the cell. Whichever cell you click, if I click this first cell, which is A1, it gives the address, and address in the Excel is mentioned with the first column, then second is row. So column is A, row is 1. Okay, I click here. So now if I wanted to know the address, I can actually simply look here, I10. So this is ith column, 10th row. Okay, so after this, we can see that so there is a file. So you can see that each ribbon tab, they opens ribbon, but file don't open ribbon. File actually opens a different background. This is called as a backstage of Excel. So this opens your backstage area where you can actually open a new Excel workbook. So I click on new Excel workbook. When I click new, I will see here the blank workbook. But also I have an option to actually select the template of any workbook. So these are the templates. So if you are sure that which template you wanted to use for your own work, then it's like an academic calendar. If I click on this, so it will show me the preview. And if I click on click, so you can see that this template is a ready-made template is available for me. So like this way, you can click on file and new, and you can find the templates here. There are some suggestions for this template. So like the business template. So I want to create a invoice like this. So I will, so all this template will be download from the microsoft.com. So you can see, you can change your name, you can create this costing and bill. So these are the default template. And if you wanted to open a particular Excel workbook on your machine or the laptop, so you can click on the open. So open from where? From this PC. So I will get the suggestion of these files. So you can see that when I click on this PC, the last time I actually used this Excel, which is my Excel 1. So I can open this, or else if I'm not sure about the location in the file, I can click on the browse. And here I can go to desktop or any other folder. So I will go to desktop and day one Excel is here and I can open this Excel. So we are back to our Excel sheet. So this backstage area gives you more option in Excel. So uh, there are options here on the bottom side. You will find this opens the Excel options. So remember last time we see that we can customize Excel quick access toolbar. So when we click on the customize access Excel toolbar, this Excel options dialog box was open and we straight away go to this quick access toolbar. So you know how to reach to this particular location from Excel file. So either here, click on the customize quick access toolbar, more commands. See, you are going to Excel options. There is a quick access toolbar, and here the option. So there are a lot of different options which actually manipulates your Excel use, and there are many things which you can do with these options. So we are going to see this in advanced section, because these are very lot many options and lot many uses. But for now, you can know the location where you if you wanted to open the Excel options. This is from file Excel options. Okay, so in file, so you can actually have the close and other options are there. Okay, coming back to the Excel here, these are the columns A, B, C, D. Columns are named as A, B, C, D, A, P, Q, R, S, T. So when I press right click, so I keep on pressing by one by one by one. So you can see that it after Z, the naming start with AA, AB, and go on. How long it will go? What is the end limit of this column? If you wanted to find out, there is a shortcut key which is Control Right. The moment you press Control Right, you will go to the last column of this Excel. This is the boundary. After that, no column you can actually use or add. Okay, and if I wanted to go go back to the first sheet, first column, then I will press Control and left arrow. So right arrow, left arrow by using Control key. Okay, now Control key is pressed. So obviously, if I have to go to the last row, I will press down arrow. So you can see that this is 1 million, so 10 lakh 48,576. This is the last row of this Excel. And you can see the in the name box, the name of that particular cell is A, and then that row number. And when I press Control right click, I will go to the last cell of the Excel, which is last column and last row. Last column is XFD and last row is this one. And if I have to go back to the first one, Control above, like up key, and then left key. So you know how you can actually navigate in the Excel by using Control and arrow keys. So these arrow keys are very essential if you have a large amount of data and you wanted to navigate. Okay, so after this, you can see there is a formula bar here. So when you hover the mouse cursor over the particular section, you can see that the name is shown in the tooltip. So if you see the name of a formula bar, it's called as a tooltip. Okay, when I move my cursor to the name box, its name box tooltip is there. So intuitively, you can identify this, which is the C section. Okay, so formula bar is a very important section. Why? Because I will tell you. So when I type something in Excel, so Excel 01, so you can select the cell and you will see that name. So you have two options. Either you can actually double click here on the cell and you can edit this, or else you can select the cell and you can actually edit from here. So many actually don't know that you can actually edit from here. So you can see when I edit from formula bar, the text changes in the Excel. Press enter so that the entry will be saved here. So sometimes what happens is cell data. So I can say that, formula bar section is below ribbon. Okay, so now virtually you will feel that the text which I written formula bar section is below ribbon. It's actually spread between L to O column virtually, but it's not the case. Why? If I select M and this is 8th row, If I select M, when I select this cell, you can see that formula bar is not showing, it's a blank. When I select this N, it's blank. When I select O, it's blank. When I select this and double click inside this, you can see the blank. So the thing is that virtually we are seeing this text here, but actually this whole text belongs to L8 cell only this cell. So actual, it's virtually it shows you here, but the cell is completely inside this L8 cell. So when you select the cell, you will see the complete text here in the formula bar. Okay, so now how we can actually adjust this whole text? So there are multiple options. So first option is, you know that the cell, this text is in L8 cell. So you need to adjust this column width to fit to this text. So how can you can do, between L and M there is one separator line. So you can see this separator line. The moment I move my mouse cursor between L and M, you will see that there are two arrow pointing towards opposite direction, and there is a separator icon. When I left mouse click and drag this section, I can actually adjust the width of this column. So now this width is completely occupying this text in the cell. If I move more, then I will have the more space to add more text. But if I have to actually exactly fit without any adjustment, then what I can do, I can double click on this separator bar. Between L and M, I will double click. The moment I have double click, the Excel will adjust auto fit with this text. So whenever you will find the situation like this, just double click so that your text will be auto fit to that particular cell text. Okay, now I don't, I want my width to be fixed size. So like this size, I don't want to increase the width, but I wanted to increase the column, sorry, row. So what I can do, I can go to the row, same thing I can do between 8 and 9. I will move my mouse cursor and increase the height of this section. So you can see the height is increased. So it's adding the space, but the text is in the one line text. So what you need to do is you need to make this text in a multiple line so that it will fit into this cell. How you can do? Double click inside this, identify the area where actually your column width is ending. So it's actually cropping this section text. So what I will do, I will select my mouse cursor here and press. So if you think that you have to press enter, then you are wrong, because if I press enter, I will go to the next cell, which is cell below. My purpose is to actually make a new line in the same cell. How I can do? For that, there is one shortcut, which is Alt Enter. You see, when I press Alt Enter, the single line text is become in multi-line. And then now if I press enter, then I will go to the bottom. So this text is adjusted with this height and width, and you can see that there's a multi-line text is here. Now I can actually auto fit here. Let me. And the selection, you can actually individually select any particular text, and I can actually make this a bold. So in a particular cell, in a that all this text, I can actually make this particular word as bold. To the bottom section, which is a sheets. Okay, so you can see that the name of the sheet is sheet 1. Okay, whenever you will start working on Excel, at the beginning you will see the sheet 1. You can actually add multiple sheets. So there is a plus icon. If you keep on adding sheets here like this, you will see that it will add in a sheet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and all. So if I rename the sheet 7 as so like uh, I will say that demo 01, and after that if I click plus, then you can see Excel remember the sheet this numbering even though you actually rename the sheet. And if you wanted to rename the sheet, you can actually double click on the sheet name. When you double click, it will highlight. Just remove that and you can type. Okay, so you can add as many sheets as you want. So but now you see that I have added so many sheets that I cannot actually see all the sheets here. For that purpose, on the left hand side of the first sheet, you will find this arrow keys. So the moment you click on the arrow keys, it will actually slide these sheets like this way. So you can actually click and go to the last. These three dot indicate that there are multiple sheets ahead of this sheet demo 02. So you can click on the arrow. Also, you can adjust this area. There is this partition symbol is there, three dots after this new sheet. You can adjust this area if you wanted to make these sheets visible or hide some sheet like this. Okay, so when I press sheet 4, suppose when I press sheet 4, control and page down. So the keyboard shortcut is control plus page down. So remember when I select any particular sheet, if I have to go to the right sheet, go to the right sheet, then I will press control down button, page down on the keyboard, control page down. And if I have to go to the left side, I will press control up, page up. So you see, control page up will take you to the left sheet and control page down to the right sheets. So you can actually toggle between these sheets also. Also, you can actually toggle between the cells also. So if I am say at cell A1, you can use Alt and page down. See, Alt page down, you will take you for some of the columns to the right side. So you will, when I press Alt page down, I will go to the column number AO, and here after BH it will be I. So I will select Alt page down. When the cell is selected, Alt page down, I will go to the BI. So it will change by page on the right hand side, and Alt page up will go to the left side. These are the shortcut keys. You don't need to remember, but identify that one which feature you are using so frequently and get that shortcut key handy so that you can actually work very easily. Okay, so now we have seen that you can go to the cell below by pressing arrow keys like this, but also there is a slider on the right hand side. You will see this is a slider. So this slider you can slide over it, or else you can click on this arrow button below this slider. So when I click on the arrow button, I'm actually going to downwards row wise. Also I can actually click on this up arrow here on the slider. So vertically I can go up and down. Similar way, bottom side next to the sheets there is a slider which takes you to the right side and left side. So I'm going right side, I'm left side, like this. So this is a sheet area. Okay, when I select any particular cell, so suppose there are when I have some numbers here in cell, so like 10, 20, 30, and when I select all three cells, okay, you can see on the bottom side below the sheets there is mentioned like ready. So it's ready for the next action. And on the right hand side, you will see the average is 20, count is 3, sum is 3, 60. So this is called as a status bar. Status bar actually gives you some instant calculation. So when I select three numbers, so what is the average of three numbers? It's 20. So 30 plus 20 plus 10, it's 60, 60 divided by 3. 20. Count is 3. How many cells I have selected? 3. And what is the sum of all this? Is a 60. So like this way, if you type anything and if you select this area, so it will give you the instant calculation here. And you can actually customize this calculation also. Just press right click here on this section. You will see you can customize the status bar here. So suppose I wanted to find the minimum number, so I will select this minimum, and then you can see that minimum is 10. So whatever the cells I have selected, the minimum value is 10. Okay, I will add maximum as well, and I click here. Maximum is 50. Out of this, maximum is 50. So you can actually use this calculation for instant display of any calculation result like this, and you can actually customize this one as well. So this is called as status bar. And there is this views modes are there, which is normal mode, page layout. We'll going to see in when we are going to see the printing section. And next to this is a zooming section. This is a view slide bar. So this slide bar, if you slide it, you can see that whole work area, this our sales area, which is work area, is actually getting zoom in and zoom out like this. And you can actually zoom in, zoom out by using the percentage as well. On the right hand side, you can see this is 184. I will click on this 184, and there is a custom percentage available, or else I can actually select a magnification percentage of 100% and select OK. So it is 100%, and I want 200%. So okay, then another thing, without using the slider, actually you can zoom in and zoom out inside this work area. So like when I selected this particular cell or any cell, so I can use control and mouse wheel. So when I use control and mouse wheel, you can see I can actually zoom in and zoom out. So mouse wheel forward or reverse, it will zoom in and zoom out. So you can actually work with this way also by using control and mouse wheel. So you can see that, even we haven't actually started working on Excel, learning the functions, formulas, and all the things. And even we haven't actually started learning all these commands. The basic user interface has lots of many things to offer. And if we are master of these things, I mean, like some guys actually they work with only single hand. So they work with a mouse, or they work with a keyboard, and they just wanted to use their second hand very rarely. So if you do this, then you might not be a very like quick and efficient in Excel, because Excel need your both hands with all the control and all the tips and tricks you have to apply, and all the shortcuts. You can actually save time. So in the end, you will achieve your work, but you will save your time.